What did you learn?
Manatees have nipples in their armpits. Hey guys, welcome back to Professional Weekend's YouTube channel. Today we're at the Manatee Viewing Center here in Apollo Beach. It's in the Tampa metro area. This is a place where manatees show up in the wintertime to get warm. And so we're going to go inside and check them out. Stick around, it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's go.
Alright guys, like Lewis said, we're here at the TECO Manatee Viewing Area. So super cool to see them. We really enjoy coming and checking these guys out. So hopefully we'll see them today. So let's go see them. And this is technically a manatee, but not one that counts. But the cool thing is too is you can donate to the manatees here and yeah, keep their environment and habitat safe.
You can also drop off mail.
That's not mail, honey. That's generous donations.
That's U.S. mail.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, so the neat thing about this place is it's 100% free. Parking is free, entrance is free, everything is free. So, great place to come when you're short on cash.
Yeah, there you go.
Have a little bit of fun.
Yeah. As far as wayfinding here, so we did park over here. Going over to the left, they do have some handicap parking up front. They have the Kona Ice place right here. And then there's the actual entrance if you want to go back into the manatees. Behind this blue building right here is like a feeding area for some stingrays. They do have like a shelter area and some bathrooms, and then of course a gift shop up there. But I left my wallet in the car, so no gift shop for me today.
Alright.
Alright.
I've been to that gift shop before anyways.
I know, but there's some cool things in there. Nah. We do have that magnet. Okay. Alright, let's just see some manatees. Alright, well, you can always be the singer that you wanted to be. I just think I had the same effect. You're such a good sport. So you want to be a manatee butt?
Yeah, see, I'm not sure what's going on here either. Yeah, this is a baby manatee, right?
Yeah, that's a manatee head.
Yeah, this is like a manatee's flipper.
Manatee butt, yeah. Alright, I don't know. Comment down below what you think that hole is. Actually, don't comment down below. And in this one, you get to be a cloud.
I'm a cloud. Speaking of clouds, Cloud
Yes.
Factory's working overtime today.
It is. Good job, Cloud Factory. Alright guys, so we're walking up the ramp now. We're going to check out these manatees. Super excited to see them. Manatees, as are most animals, my favorite animal. So yeah, we're ready to check them out and see what we can see. Last time we were here was about 2 years ago, I think. This thing was closed last year for COVID. But we saw some spinner sharks. Those were really cool. Saw some stingrays.
I've seen a shark here before.
Yeah, that's what I said, spinner shark. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. So we're gonna go see what we can see. Alright, so as part of the exhibit, you can actually feed some of these and pet some of the stingrays. I believe these are cow nose stingrays, and they are super cute. That guy is angry. He's an angry clipper.
I guess I'd say it's a female.
Hey, that's a female.
Oh, it's smaller than the other one was chasing it.
Alright, so they do have a cafe up here too, I forgot to mention. We already had lunch, so we're going to probably skip that today, but hot dogs, nachos, typical.
Ice cream.
Yeah, ice cream. Maybe we'll get some ice cream later. We'll see. And I know it's not like super awesome to look at right across the river or what's not the river? What do you call this thing? The inlet? The bay? I don't know what you call that. But it is exciting to see manatees. So we're going to take a little lap around here and see what we can see.
So did you mention why this particular place though?
No, you talk.
Why are we at the TECO Power Plant? That's because with this coal-fired power plant, it exhausts a lot of warm water that they use to make steam. The warm water goes back out into the bay, and that's why all the manatees show up here, because the water is warmer in the wintertime. So during the normal summer months, the manatees spend their time out in the bay when the water is 80 or 90 degrees out there. But when the water gets colder in the 50s or so, like it is now, it's one of the few warm places they can find that they come to stay warm. And that's also the case with some of the several natural springs around the area too. A lot of the natural springs stay 72 degrees year round, and all the manatees will come inland for those as well. So there's a number of natural springs a little bit farther north of here that you can find tons of manatees in the wintertime as well.
And we'll link our last video. We'll link our last video to whichever side it is, where last time we saw a manatee in the river. So let's go to the...
Let's go see them. We've been waiting too long.
I know, I think I see some over there.
There's our first manatee.
Just hanging out, doing manatee things.
Looking like a bump on a log. Yeah, the water is pretty low. comes, oh, that's a big fish over there. Look, I think that's a tarpon coming in. I don't know if we can see that on camera though. Yeah, I can pick it up on camera. It's right there in the middle.
Yeah, tarpon fish.
Yeah, big old tarpon.
And I like the last video below where we saw tarpon in Arcticus.
Yeah, he's got like some wounds on his head like that, like those other fish we saw in Dry Tortugas too at the aquarium down there, or in Key West. I don't know, man. This manatee's not moving.
They're like you. They don't like the cold.
Yeah, I figured we'd be coming up for air.
He's taking a nap. You can kind of see like out there, like everything that looks like a little bit of a like a rock. That's manatee.
Yeah, there's a bunch of manatees out there. You see some disturbance in the water over there too, coming up. Yeah, they're all around. So let's see if we can get a better look. There's a bunch of manatees.
Because they don't move enough, so the water.
Again, these ones are all kind of sitting pretty still too. But yeah, there are a few babies in there, little calves. The calf is coming up for air. There it is.
And then they're cute.
Yeah, a whole bunch more tarpon on this side. So all the tarpon are enjoying the warm water too. So you can see all the manatees out there with the naked eye, but I don't think that it's really coming across so clear on the camera.
Okay.
Try zooming in. Yeah, you can see them. So there's a bunch more manatees. I mean, they're basically all the way out there as far as the eye can see. You see the discharge from the power plant over there.
Yeah, so there's little things that look like rocks. Those are manatees. And you can see all of them stuff there. I would say there's probably, I don't know, 100, 150 manatees out there. And who knew, something as industrial and as conglomerate as that could give us cool things like a manatee viewing area.
Well, and then last time that we were here, I think that there were even more manatees.
But yeah, it was in December, it was a lot colder.
Well, that was 2 years ago,
yeah.
Right? So this year in particular is kind of a rough year for the manatees because of the Piney Point disaster.
Right.
Caused the huge blooms and the red tide, which has blocked out a lot of the sun from the seagrass, and it caused a lot of the manatees, unfortunately, to starve. So they are an endangered species, and this year's been a particularly rough one for them.
But also, if you ever see a manatee in the wild, don't touch it. Leave it alone. It can touch you. You can't touch it. You are federally protected, and you'll get a big fine. So don't do it. Don't do that, bro.
Don't do it, bro. There's a lot of.
Alright, guys, and we've asked. You cannot jet ski. You can't kayak. You can't do anything on the water in this area, mainly for the safety of the manatees, but also they don't want you getting too close to the power plant. So, yeah, pretty interesting area. We really love coming here because it's a pretty cheap thing to do without having to spend money or get too far away from nature. So, yeah, so we love coming here. Never really have to go too far to see pretty cool wildlife in Florida. So, yeah, there's some manatees out there splashing around, getting a breath over there. Pretty cool. There you go, I'm getting a little breath of air right there. And there's a baby. Laying next to mom. So cute. There you go. Hi guys. Oh, get that breath, bro. Alright, and here's some of the other things you can see whenever you are at the Manatee Viewing Center. I misspoke earlier when I said it was a spinner shark. It was the black tip shark that we saw. But they do these really cool things. They jump out of the air and they spin around. So I called it a spinner shark. I should probably know what my sharks are, but oh well. But it is low tide right now. But you can, oh, I just saw a manatee roll over. Yeah, it's doing manatee things. Alright guys, so we are going to continue checking out the area. I think there's a couple walking paths we can go down. I think we can get a little farther down the walkway towards like where the main part of the, or I guess like where like the inlet is, towards like the mouth of the inlet. And see some birds. Check out the mangroves.
Mangroves, yeah, we get educated again on the, is it white and black mangroves?
I think it's red, white, and black mangroves.
Definitely white was one of them. They had the round leaves. I remember that from last time we were here.
Okay.
We'll find out more.
I just just saw a shark jump out of the water, and I'm too busy talking to you guys, and you guys missed it. Alright, well we're gonna go see if we can see that again. It's way out there. Way out there. I don't even know if I can zoom that far out, but it was like right over there. Alright, so the viewing area does do a loop around the back, and then comes back up this way, so you get to walk in a total circle. But going back towards the right here, this little hut right here is where the stingrays are. Going farther to the right, that's where you have the cafe. You have the Louis, and then you have the butterfly garden right here. But we're going to go behind this and go on the nature walk. So they do have like an indoor like learning area. Last time we were here it was closed. This time we forgot our mask, so we will check that out for the next time. Louis just pointed out that the rock pattern here is that of a butterfly.
So even if there aren't any butterflies, you still can see one.
You're right.
You think it's the Fritos chili that attracts the butterflies?
I think so, yeah, because like all we're smelling is like Frito pie coming out of that window. Alright, then looking at the map here. So
Gibsonton.
It's
right
Big
here
Bend.
where the Manatees are.
That's where we are right there on the map. So if you are on 75 going south, get off on Big Bend Road and hang a right and keep going until you run into the power plant. Alright, going down the steps here. We're going to take a walk down the Tidal Walkway about 900 feet. There we go. Apparently this is part of the Great Florida Birding Trail, so maybe we'll see some birds. You think you're going to see any birds?
Is this the birding trail?
Bulrush is kind of like
How do you feel about that?
We're going to go birding.
Alright, so, do you know, Louis?
What's that?
Let me ask you a question. Other than humans, do manatees have any natural predators?
I don't think so.
No, they do not.
Which is surprising because it seems like a lot of meat and it'd be pretty easy for like a shark to just take them out. I don't know why sharks don't eat them.
Sharks don't eat them. Fun fact.
It gives me a lot of hope though when we're out in the water jet skiing or like wakeboarding. I kind of look like a manatee, so I hope the sharks leave me alone.
Oh my god. I thought you were going to say something sweet like, it gives me hope that when I see a manatee out in the wild that they're going strong. Oh my gosh. So here we see some mangroves. These are the white mangroves because they've got the circle leaves. Right there. What else do you know about white mangroves?
So mangroves are a vital part of the Florida ecosystem.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, I think that someone had told me at one point that Florida mangroves are responsible, the second largest group of plants responsible for oxygen production in the world behind the Amazon rainforest. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I heard.
Okay.
Fact check it.
One thing we love about coming here is just how encapsulated you can be in the mangroves. Now, for the record, I would not want to walk across this because you see all those little specky things coming out. That probably would be very painful. But during high tide, all this is water. Salt water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mangroves can survive the salt water, that's true.
Yes. And here we have a tidal creek, and the tidal creeks are responsible for being creeks for the tide.
Creeks for the tide, yeah.
There you go.
I think it's interesting if you all the barnacles that are growing on the tree branches down there.
Yeah. Right there. Same things you see on the Manatees. And here's some fun facts about tidal creeks. Apparently, the more tidal creeks a mangrove swamp has, the healthier it is. Yeah, and I don't know what kind of mangrove that is, but I'm going to say red.
I thought it was black.
Okay.
There was a sign somewhere, but I didn't see it this time.
Yeah, so we don't know.
I don't know.
We don't know things. Walking down this path, they do have some benches, if that's your thing, want to sit and hang out. It's pretty comfy. Well, not really, it's just some wood, but, you know, place to sit. Alright, so we're coming back over to see some more of the water. And this was right about the spot where I saw the... What? Oh.
Yeah, so white, black, and brown, and red.
Red. So yeah, so you were both right.
Yeah, yeah, but interesting, the one that we just pointed out was the red mangrove, so you were right.
Wow. Imagine that.
Imagine that.
Yeah, so different types of mangroves do different types of things, so don't really know the difference other than how they look like, but it's pretty cool that there's different types of mangroves and so close to each other. It's right about there where that water was coming out where I saw the shark. So hopefully we'll see some more here in a second. And you can see
a bunch of fish right there.
oh yeah, some fish right there. And then you can kind of see the water coming out of the outlets. It's not an inlet, it's going to be an outlet. That's where all the warm water comes out from the power plant. So you're not allowed to swim on, I think, either of these sides of the land bridge here. But if you fall in, hopefully someone can save you. Bunch of mullet fish, just being little mullet fish down there.
Mullets.
Well, alright guys. Have a good winter. Oh my gosh, the shark's over there again. I missed it.
No, they're
no, way over there. Back that way.
Yeah, everybody was pointing right here. And
I know, but there's something over there. I'm telling you, I keep seeing sharks. Last time we were here,
we saw a shark.
I know, but it was like I saw one before you did, and you were convinced that I was just full of crap.
Okay.
Then you finally saw one, and then you believed me.
I think you need to take a second look, maybe a closer look. So I'm gonna toss you in the water. You tell me if you find a shark.
You're rude. All right, guys. So we are at the end of the Florida birding natural amazing trail of stuff. So, fun fact: you cannot kayak on this side or boat on this side. But I think you are allowed to. I saw something jump over there. Oh, all right, we got some action there. But I think to the left you are able to boat and
live action.
I don't know. I don't think you can fish from here, can you? From this trail?
No, here it definitely says no fishing.
No fishing. Okay.
I bet if you had a boat, you could come up this way.
Yeah. Let me see your pelican friend. Honestly, I think that's like. Pelican out there. I think the only bird I've seen so far today.
Yeah, so much for the bird trail. But we went birding, right?
We went birding.
It's official. We went birding.
It's official. Alright, so here we are. So we're at the end of the birding trail. There's Lewis. Now the Gulf's that way. Or the bay is that way, then the Gulf's past the bay. Here is the plant. Going all the way back that way. All the way over to right there. I don't know. Corner where you can kind of see the people. That's where we started. That's where we saw all of the manatees.
Big jumped out of the water down there.
Yeah, I don't think I caught it either. And y'all, I missed it again.
Hard to tell what it was. It may have been a black tip shark, but it's a small one.
Big. I think it was big.
It's only maybe
He jumped up.
2.5 feet long.
Okay, you come in contact with a 2.5 foot shark. You're too close, and then we'll have a conversation about whether or not you're scared. Okay. All right. Good talk. Look at that cloud factory. Alright y'all, Lewis keeps telling me he's seeing hermit crabs.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell on here. It should be in the video, it should be right about center. There's a little tiny, right there, there's a crab. There's a little pincher sticking up. Oh, you just flicked it.
Yep, so like where this branch is, just like... Yeah, he's moving right there.
Right there-ish.
So I would highly recommend this for people who are obviously in and around Tampa because, you know, wildlife is awesome. But if you're even here for just a few short days, right, this is something you can do on the way to the airport. You know, free parking, free admission. Come get your wildlife, you know, fix. Hop on that plane. So yeah, you love it here. Alright guys, the Great Florida Birding Trail was that way. That's where we walked along the pier. That was up into the right. That was the Manatee viewing area and the concession stand. Going over to the right, we're now on the ground floor. Through that way is a little patio, like picnic area. And past that is the, what do you call that thing past that? The stingray exhibit. Yep, the stingray petting area. And yeah, we're gonna head on this way so you can see. Alright, so we are in the butterfly garden right here. So we are on the like ground level. Up there is like the platform where you can see manatees from up above. But yeah, you can see those guys from here too. Maybe heights aren't your thing, you're not into it. So yeah, you can come down here and check out those manatees. Lewis over there learning some manatee facts that are on the TV. That's one thing I appreciate about Lewis. He's always interested in learning things. So, what did you learn?
Manatees have nipples in their armpits.
Alright. Anything else?
That was the crux of what I learned.
You couldn't get past it, huh? You couldn't get past it. Alright.
Baby manatees are black when they're born, and they suckle for 2 years, 2.5 years.
Okay. And I also found out that if the water in the bay gets below 68 degrees, that's when you typically see more manatees in the manatees in the canal.
Yeah, that's when they come in, yeah.
The nipple is where we drew the line. Okay.
That's the thing that stuck in my mind.
Really cute right there. Alright, so hopefully this camera can focus on this. But just past there he is, little zebrafish. Eating the things off the I don't know what you call that, the pylon. There you go, pylon.
Now, are zebrafish white with black stripes or black with white stripes?
I'm gonna say they are whatever color their lips and nose are.
It's white. It's
so then they're white with black stripes then. What do you think? What do you think?
I'd say it's whatever color his butt is.
Okay. That's a big old fish. Manatee buddy. Alright guys, well, I hope you all enjoyed the vlog. We had a wonderful time down here, we always do. And I say it every time we see pretty cool wildlife. It never is any less exciting or cool seeing these guys ever. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. So here's the map of all the things. They do have like a walking area around here. So we were here. I don't know exactly how we got to where we were going.
We walked out here.
Yeah.
So, you want to do one of these trails?
Yeah, so maybe we'll go walk a trail. Maybe we'll go do that. Alright, cool. Alright, so it's 4 o'clock now. Unfortunately, we are not able to do this today because we have to be back at 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock now, so ding dang. Next time we'll come out here. We'll come earlier. And we'll walk the trails.
Alright guys, so here's your pro tips for Manatee Viewing Center in Apollo Beach. I'd say number one is it's a great free activity. Everybody knows that this world is pretty expensive, so it's great to have options that don't cost you a dime. You can show up here, bring the whole family, absolutely 100% free. Number two is keep your eyes out because you're definitely going to see manatees, but if you look closely, you'll find other things. We saw some sharks, we saw some crabs, we saw some birds and some jacks and tarpon, all kinds of other animals as well.
Yep.
And pro tip number three is remember to, as always, respect the wildlife. Don't harass them, don't throw anything, don't spit at them. Just let them be animals out there doing their thing and just observe them from afar. Alright guys, so we're going to wrap up here. Remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let us know in the comments below if you have any other ideas of things that are free that maybe we could check out in the Tampa Bay or Florida area. So we'll see you next weekend. So we're going to go in, check out a bunch of manatees that show up here year round. It's going to be a lot of fun, so stick around, check it out, and let's go.
They don't show up year round though.
They don't show up year round.
Okay, try again. Oops. Mullets or mollusk?
Mullet.
Mullet, like party in the front. Business in the
Business in the front, party in the back. Yeah.
So mullet, like party in the front, business in the back. No, the other way.
Party in the back.
Business in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Business in the front, party in the back. It looks like what they're doing, isn't it? You see that? They're partying in the back. Not really.
No, I think they're just hanging out, being fish.
Hey guys, welcome back to Professional Week.
Try again. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see here. Where are we?
Beach. It's in the Tampa metro area.
The last time we were here, you're too close.
Channel today we're at Apollo Beach. We're in Apollo Beach.
I don't know where we are.